Now, the whole thing on Tyson Fury, I told you I was going to talk to you about my thoughts on Tyson Fury. And here we go. First, let's talk about the fight. Tyson Fury is making a comeback after over 2 years out of the ring. I didn't realize it was that long, to be honest with you. And he's taking on Arslanbek Makhmudov. And McDermott is 21 wins, 2 losses, 19 of his wins coming by knockout. Both of his losses, he was knocked out. We were talking about Vianello before. Guido Vianello stopped him in the 8th round in August of 2024. And my man, Ajit KBL, stopped him in the 4th round in December of 2023. That was his first loss, and that was when people were thinking this guy was indestructible, and KBL took care of business. He's 36 years old, which is only 1 year younger than Tyson. He's got 69 rounds as a pro, substantially less than Tyson Fury. The computer ranks him at number 20. The WBA has him at number 5. The IBF has him at number 14. He's not rated in the WBC, WBO, The Ring, or ESPN. And the IBO has him at number 23. His best wins of his career, he blew out Junior Wright in 1 round in October 2023. And he also had a 10-round decision over veteran Carlos Takam back in September of 2022. I think those are his best 2 wins. And at 6'5.5", he's going to be over 3 inches shorter. Then he steps in the ring with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, former world champion, 34 wins, 2 losses. His only 2 losses against Alexander Usyk. And he also has a draw against Wilder, which I don't believe should have been. He's not rated anywhere because he hasn't fought since December of 2024. Over 2 years he's been out of the ring. He's got at 254 rounds, he's got 185 more rounds than his opponent. And with 37 total fights, he's got 14 more. He won, in my opinion, all 3 fights against Wilder. He's also got wins over Dillian White, Derek Chisora, Francis Ngannou, actually went 10 rounds with him. And the fight that will ever stick in my mind is when Steve USS Cunningham really rocked him with an uppercut. I loved having Tyson. We used to have, so to talk to my man in the chat room here real quick, we used to have a UK correspondent, and he used to hook us up with some of these guys. And I believe he was the one that got me Tyson Fury. So, email me his information, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you. But anyway, Tyson Fury, I think Tyson Fury is going to win the fight. So let's get that out of the way. I think he's going to win the fight because he's going to keep this guy away from him. This guy is a one-dimensional. I want to crush you. I will crush you. I will crush you. That's how he fights. He comes at you, and I think Tyson Fury is going to, be able to keep him at bay. I'm going to crush you. I think I'm trying to crush you, but Tyson Fury is going to win it. But how's he going to be? All right. Look, man, Tyson Fury, if the rumors are true, he's already doubting himself. There's been an online in public war with his father. His father has said he's finished. He's really got nothing left to prove. This happens to all athletes. I tell people all the time, I read it as a kid, I think in 6th or 7th grade, but read the essay. It's a short story by Jack London, the great writer Jack London. It's called A Piece of Steak. And if you don't know where it is or you don't find it, email me, Billy at talkinboxing, TalkinBoxing.com, and I'll send you a copy. I have it. I'll email you a copy. It's the whole sport of boxing in a nutshell. And Tyson Fury is going through that right now. The thing is that when you're an athlete, whether you're a football star, a baseball star, or a boxer, and you become an elite in your field of play. You win a championship. You're the you're the best team, whatever, right? When you're at that upper level, it's almost like 99% of the rest of the population doesn't come close, and it's true, right? But then when you're not at that position anymore, and age starts to set in, and what the mistakes you made when you were younger, and you want to do it just one more time. You want to be on top. I mean, think of the greats that tried it. Michael Jordan was the greatest basketball player ever to lace on a pair of sneakers, in my opinion. And even he came back and showed that he was mortal. And I think the problem is we think mentally what to do. And when you start to age, especially in the sport of boxing, your body doesn't respond as quick. Is I going to crush you going to give him much trouble? Probably not. Tyson will probably win a decision. Will it set up a world title shot? Probably. It's sad. And again, this is what I'm praying for. We got my man in here. QWERTY is saying Fury will probably win, but won't look as gold as people think. You don't think he'll look as old as people think, or good as people think? No, I don't think he's going to look I don't think he's going to look good. I think he's going to be rusty. I think he could probably swing. Look, the fight that makes sense. If you're gonna come back and you're older, you're going to come back for the biggest paydays, right? The biggest payday fight that could take place right now for Tyson Fury, should he win on Saturday, I believe, is against AJ. AJ in London, and then the winner of that fight should get a title shot. Deontay Wilder needs to fight somebody else to be in the discussion, in my opinion. But the reason why he's going to get a title shot faster than Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua is because he's beatable. Deontay Wilder will not beat any top fighter. Will not beat any top fighter right now. Will not beat them.